What week is it?
I have no clue. I want to say like 10 or 11.
Welcome to week 13. Well, episode 13.
I want to say 10 or 11.
It's 13. This is our 13th episode of the Cord podcast for Game Club, obviously. I'm Megan.
And I'm Savannah.
And it's only us today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Each week we just have less and less people.
Well, I mean, for the past 2 or 3 weeks now, we've had to study 2 people. It's just, I don't know why we're sticking with 2 people. Maybe next week we'll have more people with
Maybe.
a guest.
I don't know who our guest is.
We'll figure it out. It's fine.
It'll be a surprise for you guys.
And us.
Yeah, and us. It's probably gonna be Friday night, and we're just gonna be like, oh yeah, guys, this person's our guest.
Yep, because we record this on Saturdays.
Yes, we do. That's
Today's
why
the 4th of July.
it is the 4th of July. And why are there
4th of
fireworks
July.
in the morning?
Right? Why were there fireworks at like 1 in the afternoon today? What is the point in fireworks when it's light outside?
Then again, there's been fireworks every day for the past month or so.
There's been fireworks every day. Just every day.
And
There's always fireworks.
when
We
I talk
cannot escape them.
when I talk to my online group, they also have fireworks. So it's a national thing.
Oh.
It's not just Lancaster being Lancaster.
Okay, but I wonder if this is an international thing or not, because obviously the
International?
4th of July is an American Independence Day holiday, but like, that doesn't mean fireworks don't exist in other countries. I wonder if Canada is going crazy with fireworks right now.
I have a Canadian friend. I could ask him. I wonder if he'll respond right now.
We should find out.
We
Yeah.
should. We just. So, for a city a state that has fireworks illegal, what was that new thing that our governor decided to do?
So, I mean, obviously this won't apply by the time this airs, because by the time this airs, it'll be Monday the 6th. But today, right now, the 4th, there's going to be a fireworks show that everyone in the valley will be able to see at, I think, 9:30 or something. It's later in the night so that it's dark outside. And they said, don't gather with other people that don't live in your household, and just don't travel somewhere to go see it unless you're staying in your car or you wear your masks. So like if you go to the park, make sure you wear a mask, or look outside and just look at the sky. But the issue with this is that we were told as a state that we are not allowed to have 4th of July fireworks parades at all. And lovely Mayor RX Paris was like, no, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Sounds like a Paris thing.
It really does. So that's why we're having fireworks today.
You know what would be really cool to have, and that thing of like stay in your car and watch the fireworks. It would be cool to have like those movie shows where you just like go in your car and watch a movie on a big giant projector screen.
Like a drive-in theater?
I didn't remember the name of them, so yes.
There you go.
It would be a perfect time for those right now.
It really would, because it tells people stay in your car, because a drive-in theater,
You
you're
stay in
supposed
your
to
car.
stay in your car. But it still like brings the community together in a way that we aren't really able to do.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
those things don't exist in the world anymore, so
They
why?
do, just in like real BFE places.
Like in the middle of nowhere, like a small town community area, yeah.
Yeah.
We aren't that small enough.
Unfortunately.
That would be something to grill more girls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Speaking of shows, Avatar.
Oh god.
Have
That-
you
That
watched
show
it?
has taken over all of my social media.
Have you
Even
watched
my
it?
Tumblr. No.
I haven't either.
I'm planning on watching it, but I'm in the middle of a bunch of other shows at the moment, so I'm like waiting until I finish the other shows before I start a brand new one.
Yeah. Oh, I just yawned.
But Azimuth is a very, very avid Avatar watcher.
I know.
And I was telling her earlier this week that my Tumblr feed was taken over with Avatar. And on the weekly roundup they do on Sundays, almost every single top 20 trending tag on Tumblr was Avatar related.
Yeah.
And it was insane.
They're getting a lot of money right now. Because now people are rewatching it, so they're buying their merchandise again. It's a revival.
All because it went on Netflix.
Netflix has done a lot.
Mm-hmm. So is Disney Plus. I mean, they're releasing new movies every week this whole month.
Like how Hamilton got released?
Yesterday? And
Yes.
I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is kind of like hoarse because I belted 3 musicals.
I know.
Nonstop
I was
yesterday.
there for one of them.
You were there for 2 of them. You were alongside me belting Hamilton.
Yes, it was a very interesting time.
Yes.
I read a book.
She did read a whole book from start to end. It's 300 whole pages. It's just a lyric book, that's all.
I think Miss Perez would be proud.
Yeah. I think Franklin might be more proud though.
I think so. I think my
Considering
mom was
Franklin is a
proud.
Hamilton fan.
She
Your
is?
mom was proud.
Miss Franklin's a Hamilton fan?
Oh yeah, she is. I don't know if she showed it in every English class, but she definitely did in mine.
Right, she showed a
Where
video.
She showed us You'll Be Back.
Yes.
And then later on, we all kind of told her that we're Hamilton fans. We, in our friend group, told her that we're Hamilton fans, and she was like, really, that's so cool. And she was saying that she went to go see it way back when. And then I told her that Azimuth and I were going to go see it in June. We were gonna
I wonder
go see
what
it
happened to
in
that.
But then it got postponed to August, and then September, and then October, and now it's in February, I think.
What happened to November, December, and January?
They got canceled.
My October got canceled. Just the second half of 2020 just got canceled.
Well, I mean, we're in the second half now. So
Just
far, nothing too bad has happened, but...
It's too soon to say. We're only 4 days in.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe this month will be something, like, not important, like those Murder Hornets, where it's just a filler episode or something.
A filler episode? Yes. I saw a post this morning saying, I'd rather have the killer clowns back.
Oh, God.
That year was a very interesting year. I remember in middle school when those like the killer clowns were around, we had a school lockdown because that's when like the shooting was around with Sergeant Owen, and everyone in the school thought it was the killer clowns coming.
At my school, the killer clowns happened right around the time of Halloween. I'm sure we all remember. It was the second half of 2016. My principal at my middle school, she was horrible, but she told us we can't have a fall/Halloween dance that year because of the killer clowns. She straight up canceled our Halloween dance because of the killer clowns. And everyone rioted. It was amazing.
Did you guys win?
Oh yeah.
You guys
We just ended up having to do a Western themed dance.
Western?
It was a fall harvest dance where it was like
God.
cowgirl theme. It was my dream, but like everyone else hated it.
Yeah, because they're not a southerner like you.
I'm a faux southerner, but yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
speaking of things being canceled, so
Oh, God.
fall semester at SOAR is no longer here. It's just,
well, I mean, it exists. We'll still have a fall semester. It just won't be at SOAR.
talk about senior year.
Huh.
Hopefully we get to go back second half. If we don't go back to school in the second half, we literally won't have a senior year. Like the
Yeah.
class of 2020, they had the first half of their senior year, but we won't have any of it.
Yeah, and I mean, it truly sucks for the class of 20 because they didn't get their second half of senior year and they didn't get the whole senior part of senior year with prom and grad night and actual graduation.
When you
and
actually
everything.
spend the most money.
Yeah, they saved money. But still at what cost? But we won't get anything.
We won't.
We'll have to send in our college applications from the comfort of our bed.
In our pajamas.
Yep.
There's next thing there's gonna be an essay question. Describe your senior year.
Well, it didn't happen.
It's gonna be like the same story for every single person. I feel bad for the essay graders.
Oh yeah.
But we gotta have a little hope. I think
What
the most
exactly is the plan for fall?
we're just gonna be so if all high school classes are going to be online, which I don't
Okay.
know what's gonna happen with my TA class. Like, do we just
How are you gonna TA?
is she just gonna like email me homework assignments that I have to grade?
But how?
I can't answer that one. But for ABC, if your class can be online, then it will be online. But if it has to be at the campus, like maybe it's like automotive where you can't really work on a car at home, you kind of have to be there.
Or lab?
Or a lab. Mostly bio. For anthro, it might be online.
I could see anthro being online.
Chemistry is probably gonna be in class because I'm not sure we can grab chemicals like that from home,
Probably not.
and I think it'll be expensive to ship.
I have Astro, and I really wonder if it's gonna be.
It's probably gonna
In
be on.
person or
It's
not.
gonna be online.
But I'm surprised that this isn't changing at all, considering ABC had the 3 positive cases.
True. That's why I'm not working anymore.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting time that day.
What was that like from an ABC worker's point of view?
So I was at work that day when we were told that there's 3 cases. And I was just doing my normal work. We had to take inventory, but
Gross.
when I was clocking out, I told Faith, "Okay, see you Thursday." And then right when I went in the car, because my mom had to pick me up, right when I went in the car, she said, "Did you hear about ABC?" I'm like, "What about it?" She's like, "You're not going to work till the 21st." I'm like, "Oh. Well,
Oh.
I guess I won't see her Thursday."
Interesting that it's not the 16th, because I know you work Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they said that the campus is closed from the 1st to the 15th.
15th, that was the 21st.
The 15th is the day that they said they were ending the campus closure, and then the following day, the 16th, is a Thursday. But still, anyway.
Well, either way, I hope I get paid still.
That would be beneficial.
Like when I was getting paid for not showing up in June. That was
a
great.
very fun month.
That was a great paycheck. It was great. I think my boss gave me extra. I have no problem with that. Because now that's just in my savings account, just chilling for after high school. So, any new video game things? Because I know we both
other
played.
than the Animal Crossing update that came out yesterday that neither of us have played.
I have played a little bit of
You
it.
have?
I have. My mom has
I'm
played more
proud
though.
of you.
My mom, I opened it for like 5 minutes, then got off.
That's more.
It's
than
very
me.
weird. 'Cause I think the last time I was on a podcast, that was when I was still in that addiction phase. And now I haven't played it in 2 months.
You know, if I had the time, I would still play, but my days have been taken over with appointments because I have to go to physical therapy twice a week to fix my shoulder,
Right?
and all of the schoolwork for the wonderful 3 classes we decided to take all summer long
I don't know why we did that.
that are halfway over. We're halfway done.
I
We're so
am
close.
worried for my grade.
Me too.
Worried
But,
about your
if I
own
had
or
more
mine?
time- both. if I had more time, I would play. I just, any downtime I have, I spend doing other things. So it's hard to split all, like, 2 seconds of downtime between thing A and thing B.
Yeah, I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks. Soon.
Well,
And I have to do homework still. So, cellular data, here I come.
wahoo.
It's...
So, going back to Hamilton, Megan, how did you like it? Because when you watched it yesterday, you didn't have everything memorized, and I'm
No.
sure since it's been a whole day, you still don't have everything
No.
memorized.
No.
You were reading off the book. But how did you enjoy watching the movie/musical?
Honestly, I think I was looking more at the lyrics more than the actual video. Unless, like...
it was really chaotic. I kind of want to re-watch it, but, like, just to watch it.
My mom wants to watch it.
Watch it with her.
No, I'll do that when I memorize all the songs.
Terrorize her with your ability to sing every single song, word for word, including all of the raps.
Yeah, that might take another 3 months. It does feel nice being able to listen to Spotify and not have the soundtrack on repeat right now.
Yeah.
But it was good. I think I understood more of the story when I actually paid attention to the lyrics.
And when you can see it happening on
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. It was very confusing.
screen. I remember when you were first starting to listen to it, like 2 whole months ago, you were listening to the first song, Alexander Hamilton, and you were confused with who is saying what, and you said, "Who is Burr?" When Asenath, Jody, and I mentioned you have to pay attention to who's saying what, because Lawrence and Lafayette are saying, "We fought with him," and then all of the girls are saying, "Me, I loved him," and Burr says, "Me, I'm the damn fool that shot him," and you couldn't determine who was saying what, and it was really funny.
It
But
was...
being able to see it on screen, you can tell what's happening.
Yes, and also when I was watching it, when I actually, like, listened to that Alexander Hamilton for the first time, that's when I realized, oh, this is the past. This is, like, the end, not the beginning. And then, like, the next song where it went to Aaron Burr, I'm like, oh, this is the beginning.
Oh no.
And that's when it started to actually somewhat make sense. But I was very confused on just everything, like Alex's life. Like, I didn't know I honestly didn't know he cheated on Eliza until you got me until you said, "Oh yeah, you're saying no to this." I'm like, "What?" And then I actually paid. I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, honey.
And that's when things started to tie together. I'm like, "Oh, that's what
That's what the Reynolds pamphlet was about.
It was...
You should have seen Asenath and I trying to explain the plot of Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812
To Jody?
Oh, it was amazing. We actually did get her into it towards the end.
Oh
'cause
no, so that's
after-
the new musical she's gonna memorize?
Probably. I kind of also got her interested in Supernatural on accident
Oh
this
no.
morning, but it's fine.
Is it?
No, because there's 15 years worth of shows.
Yeah. Of shows, you mean episodes?
No, shows.
Okay.
Because they're so not connected, but they all rely on each other season. Anyway, we got her interested in Great Comet, and we explained the plot to her, and last night, when Asenath and I were finishing the whole musical at, 11:30, Jody started pulling up the lyrics and was reading along with us as we belted it to her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Poor
And
Jody.
she asked us what the language we were speaking was.
Russian?
And just casually said, "Oh, we're just, singing in Russian."
Rather take Russian than Spanish.
No.
I'm so happy that Spanish is gonna be online.
Well, it better be. If Spanish is in person, then I think ABC needs to reevaluate what classes can be and can't be done in person.
I think we can do the very good argument saying we got an A in Spanish 101 online. I think you could do Spanish 102 online as well.
I mean, everyone gets an A in 101 online as long as you actually do the work.
Exactly. That's hopefully going to be the same with 102. We're on 21 minutes. It's only been 6 minutes.
Wow. Hey, Caesar, post recording tip, when you edit this, can you cut out every time we say how long it's been, and also can you cut out this part of me speaking to you right here, right now, please? Thank you.
I wonder if he actually listens to it, though.
He better. I'll just text him and tell him he needs to listen to it.
I don't know how we get some of the podcasts to like 45 minutes.
Because we have like 6 people.
True, and they're talking about topics that we can easily rant on. We already ranted about our topics.
Let me look at the topic paper.
While you do that, I need to let my dog out. She's whining at my door.
Aw, pobrecita. Oh, God.
Okay. Any topics?
I'm making my way to the share drive. 1 second. It takes a hot minute. Share drives.
So, with SOAR being online, how are clubs gonna work?
I don't know.
Especially when Sports Club just bought new equipment.
Oof. That's gonna suck.
Yeah, they can't really use that equipment. Or, I feel like fall semester is just gonna be the semester where everything's just chill. There's no.
The last time we uploaded this was for video 12.
We're on video 13, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're.
Okay, well, let's look at the topics that we have. Megan.
Aww.
I know that you play a lot of games on your PC.
Yes.
And I know you play a lot of games on
PC is superior and I will not.
on your Switch. No. Controller or keyboard?
Keyboard. Well, actually.
Yeah.
It depends on the game. When I play my platforming games like Hollow Knight or Celeste or my Ori game, any like those types of games where it's a lot of platforming and little controls or controls that you really need to do like a lot of combos with, then I use controller. But if it's a shooting game, then I use keyboard. For Animal Crossing, I would honestly use a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I would too.
But then again, you can't really do that unless I mod it on my PC. But that's a lot of emulators and a lot of ROMs I don't want to deal with.
A lot of work.
Yeah, you can ROM and emulator Breath of the Wild on a PC.
Okay, but it's a lot of work.
It is. I tried. I gave up on like hour 2. But
you know, I think I'm the same way as you actually. Like with controller versus keyboard. I don't know, I definitely don't play as many games as you because as I said earlier, my time is mostly spent in various different appointments. But for controller, I typically play the games that I have on my Switch, like Skyrim or Animal Crossing with a controller. But if I could play Animal Crossing with a keyboard, I definitely would. And I play GTA with a controller, but I'd rather play with a keyboard, which means, like, I should just get it on my PC, obviously, but, like, I don't want to spend $30 on it. I just want to have the ability to connect my keyboard to my PS4 without having to mod anything, but...
Yeah. And then there's, like, driving games where I'd rather use a steering wheel.
Just go out to your car, Megan.
No, there's some games like on the Wii where you can just buy a steering wheel.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing like a racing game, then I'd rather use controller too. Because of the joysticks.
Yeah.
But it all on and all, I like keyboard and mouse more because I have more control over it. And I love
Despite the other one being a controller.
yes, and that I can't aim on controller. I tried. It doesn't work out that well. It really doesn't work out that well. I don't know how some people do it. Round of applause for the people who know how to aim on a controller that don't have aim assist.
My aim on my controller is getting a lot better.
I would hope so, considering that you play games mostly on a controller.
Yeah. It's difficult going between the Switch and PS4 because everything is
The controllers and the
different.
buttons are different too.
yeah. But other than that, it's pretty easy to aim on a controller if you actually try to work with it for a while.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that aiming with a keyboard and mouse is a lot easier because
It is.
literally it's just easier. There's no two ways about it. It's just easier.
It is. And that's
You just
when
point
I
and shoot.
love arguing with people online who say that I'm sorry if I offend anybody that is about to hear what I'm saying, but if you play a shooter game on a controller or on a console, I'm sorry, but your aim is not better than a person that's on a PC.
Definitely not.
Like if there's two pros that have a PS4 gamer and then like a PC gamer and they're both pros, the PC will 100% be better than you in terms of
Definitely.
aim. But if the PC person went on the console, then of course they won't be that good because it's a controller.
It's a totally different thing.
Yes, but in all, I'd rather aim on mouse and keyboard. It's just it flows
Easier.
with it. I might have arthritis because of it, but it's just so much better. There was a good solid 3 months that my wrist hurt so much because I played so many games. That's why my mouse pad has a wrist support now. Because my keyboard also needs one too, but I'm not planning on getting a new keyboard till this one breaks. Because this is an
Well, yeah,
expensive
your
keyboard.
keyboard's amazing and incredibly expensive.
Oh yes, we love $60 Razer products.
Oof.
No sponsorship there.
Yeah, ironically, I have an Apple keyboard connected to
We love that.
my PC. And I have a Microsoft mouse because I don't do anything where everything is the same. Like my monitor is LG, my PC is HP because I don't use PCs, so I just bought a really cheap one. My mouse is Windows, and my keyboard is Apple.
We love the cross sponsorship.
But when we go to my laptop and when I eventually replace my Mac, because I had a Mac until it died, like 3 months ago.
It died so sad too.
It really was, but once I fixed the whole having a PC thing and replaced my Mac, everything I have will be Apple. I'm an Apple person because I don't live the life where I need a Windows.
Yes,
anything.
and let's just get this topic out of the way so the guys won't
God.
drag us into this topic, you know? It depends on how you use them. It depends how you want to use them. Because a PC is made for different purposes than an Apple Mac. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't get the argument because I have an Apple phone and I have a PC. I'm on both sides.
It's not like you can only have one brand and nothing
Yes.
from the other. Because, okay, Jody was asking me if I had ever had a laptop that wasn't an Apple product. And I said yes, much to her surprise. And then I went on to recommend her a MacBook simply because of the life she lives. Not because I think MacBooks are superior to anything else, but because Apple laptops, whether it's a MacBook Air or Pro or anything, even if you get an iPad to convert into a laptop, which is what a lot of people are doing now, they're meant for college students. they're meant for the people that don't really play very many, like, really big games. Like, my MacBook Air, it has a few games on there, like Minecraft and stuff, that I play regularly. And then I don't play any of the bigger games. I don't play Overwatch like you, and I don't play any game that, like, everyone else in the group does. So a MacBook works perfectly.
And that's
for me,
fine.
just as it would for Jody. Because the reason she has a laptop is to do schoolwork, is to, like, have a laptop so you can function as a human being. But if you're going to be playing games, then get a gaming PC.
Or a gaming laptop, but PCs are better than laptops in the world of games.
PCs are better than laptops when it
comes to games, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no matter how much money you spent on your Alienware laptop, just get the PC. Then there's...
So you hear that, boys?
We can't talk about that topic anymore.
We're not talking about Apple versus everything else ever again, and that your arguments are all invalid because you cannot tell a human being that this is better for them without knowing what they're going to use it for. You have to know what the person does in order to determine which is better. And that is why that argument should not exist, because they aren't the same thing.
Exactly.
I'm very passionate about this topic.
I know you are.
Apple person, but because it annoys me when people, like, make assumptions.
I know, it is. I'm planning on getting a Mac because I don't use my laptop for. I only use it for school as well. I told my dad that.
Ago.
I know it did. It was sad.
And I miss it every day.
I told my dad because my dad's like the IT guy, you know. Gotta find the best price for everything because he's a literal computer whiz. But I told him I'm gonna.
Your own Mac.
I wish he built my PC though, which I am very happy of. This PC is gonna be taken with me to college.
Assuming we can go anywhere.
I hope. It's gonna be a year after. Like.
Well. But anyway.
It's coming with me. Yes, and he said, well, you can get a thing that has the same functions as a Mac, but for cheaper. I'm like, yeah, but honestly, I like the look of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, Megan, you do you. It's your money. I'm like, okay. I also don't like how phones are getting right now. Like,
oh god.
Like, on Samsung and both Apple, like, they're becoming like, they're having functions and changes that are unnecessary.
iOS 14 has many mixed opinions.
Yes, because it looks like an Android copy.
Well, okay, it only if you make it, because I have iOS 14 right now, and it kind of looks like it, but only in certain places. Like on an iPhone, if you swipe all the way over to the point where you would check battery levels and locations and all of your widgets and stuff, that's where it kind of looks like an Android copy. But other than that, nothing really changed.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that when you get a phone call, it doesn't take up the entire screen
Which I am
anymore.
so happy about.
I'm so happy. And the other thing that I love absolutely
is Siri?
all of me is that when my AirPods were about to die, I didn't get a noise playing in my ear, but rather a notification on my phone saying, Savannah's AirPods Pro, 20% battery remaining, and I love it. And also the picture-in-picture ability that Samsung has had forever.
Yeah. And just in, like, new phone models, too. Like, they're removing and adding things, and why a big phone that is the size of a brick? Why can't we just go back to the iPhone 5?
Must be bigger than our hand.
I like my phone. I like my iPhone 7. I just wish it just didn't die out. You know? How, like, battery...
7, right? So it's gonna get to the point where Apple's gonna turn your battery off eventually.
Yes, it's already at 70. Upgrade. It's already at 70.
Oh, no. Well, it is 530.
No, 70% as that's my battery health.
Yeah, but anyway.
My battery... What is my battery health at? It's at 87.
Oof.
Yep. It's slowly getting there. But even if I were to get a new phone, I don't want any of the newer phones. Like the 10, I don't like the look of the 3 cameras.
That's not the 10, that's the 11.
I don't like the look of the 11 cameras.
Yes.
And the bulkiness of it.
Do you like mine? Like, if you had to upgrade, would you be okay with one like mine?
What is your phone again? 10?
The XR.
It's too big.
It's too big. Okay, well,
I might get the SC.
you're gonna be... yeah,
Yeah.
but phones are getting bigger and bigger. Eventually, you're gonna have to suck it up, Megan.
I don't want to sacrifice.
Well, too bad.
36 minutes.
Wahoo! We're
Wahoo.
getting there.
Yep. Like 5 minutes till 45.
What?
7 minutes. 8 minutes. 8.
I'm very proud of you and your math skills.
Mr. Simpson won't be proud.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Mr. Simpson is gone.
He is.
He has retired.
Hey, that new math teacher. So, he's joining SOAR at an interesting time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, a little bit. Isn't he the new sports club advisor?
Yes, he is.
Doesn't he coach football at Paraclete?
Yes, he does.
Well, not right now, obviously, but...
He's gonna have a very interesting life.
yeah.
I just hope my volleyball season gets back up. It's my last year. Please.
One of my family friends is an Olympic volleyball player.
You should really get me to meet those people.
I really should. But she plays for many different countries' teams. She hardly ever plays for America's team.
Yeah.
And this next year is going to be China's team for her.
Does she have to learn the language, or like the main words of the language at least?
Not really, because they take like everyone. They take people from every different country and they morph them all together into one team for another country.
That's kind of that kind of defeats the purpose of a country team.
No, I
Because they're
know,
not
but
part of that country.
they-
It's just who can grab the best people from different countries.
really it is, but they told her that she's gonna go out in a few months to China to practice.
That's promise. That there's some promise there.
She was telling me the way that they have to play when they're practicing in general. They can only touch a ball 15 times.
Wait,
After 15 hits, no matter however many people are on the court,
they have to wash it.
they have to throw it away. Well, not like throw it away, but like throw it to the side of the court and replace the ball.
What if they run out of balls?
Then they can't play anymore for
What?
15 minutes. So they have to concentrate on playing the game and also count how many times the ball has been hit.
Oh my god. That must suck for
So,
drills.
Good luck.
That must
letting me
really
go.
suck for drills. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
that means I might not have to do drills.
They should make it to where you bring your own ball. Like, you have to bring your own ball for everything.
Yeah, I do have an
And
aerial
then
ball.
anytime that you're playing a game of any kind, then you use the team's ball, and that's when you can only touch it 15 times.
Yeah, but it's a complicated process that I'm not worried about till hopefully August, because that's when
Honey,
tryouts.
that's in a month.
Oh my god. I stand by my point. Then, like, my team, the head coach, Mark, said that the Olympian from the USA boys team is gonna visit. I'm not sure that's gonna happen anymore.
Didn't he tell you guys that in, like, April?
He said when we are able to go back, then we will have a clinic, and he will help out the hitters.
Oh boy. Well, y'all are gonna need extra help.
Oh yeah, considering I haven't done one single physical activity since quarantine started, it's gonna be a very rough time.
Oh yeah.
But at least my energy is still there. I was always the most energetic person on the team.
I can see that.
Really? Wow. Literally, we would be in the middle of games and my teammates would be like, Megan, why aren't you tired? I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's
I just always.
I'm a middle
I don't know
hitter.
what you want from me.
I get switched out halfway through the game. That's when I cool off. Then right when I go back, I'm already good. And when I was an opposite hitter, which I would love to be an opposite hitter again, I hate being middle. Like, it's very satisfying doing blocks, but it's so much jumping. Like, I had to pee so many times. Because of how many times I had to jump. But I do want to be a setter. It'd be fun.
You know, I'm looking at the list of our topics for every week, and I realized I don't think we've talked about the new Minecraft Nether update.
Okay, I went into the new Minecraft Nether update last
Boy, what did
weekend.
I do?
I went into it last weekend and I was terrified. It was so scary. I spawned in, and you know, like when you usually go into Nether, it's like normally you don't have to be that scared because nothing can really kill you if you just run.
Yeah.
I spawned in and I was being chased by like 20 things. It was there's these big hordes of pigs just chasing me, and if they touch you, they hit me for 2 hearts.
Wait, were you playing on your own little Minecraft world, or did you go on our realm?
I went in my own little Minecraft world.
Oh,
It was
boy.
Java, not. It was Java. I didn't go on the Windows because Java's better.
Java is better. Sorry, Ben.
Ben's no longer with us, though. He
He's
didn't
with
die. He
us.
just moved, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Got a job and ate a salad.
he's changing so fast.
He really is.
He's evolving.
Yeah.
Wow. Now Jody needs to evolve. Love you, Jody.
So, I'm scared to go into the Nether now. I heard Caesar and Quentin when they went into the Nether when we were all on the realm together a few days ago, and I heard them talking about what they were doing, and I was fine with it. But now I don't think I'm going to ever go into the Nether ever again.
I will share my screen when we're done with this recording. I will show you it. I'll put myself in creative and just show you it. It's
Okay.
really pretty, but pretty in a scary way. I
I'm sorry,
do
what
have
does
to.
the scary wave mean?
It's aesthetically pleasing. In a dark shades of reds and oranges and blacks.
By the way, I'm making that the episode title.
What's the episode
In
title?
a scary way.
Pretty in a scary way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we.
Or just putting our podcast in the back of your web browser while you were doing something else.
Like the schoolwork.
Yes,
See you next week, maybe.
possibly.
Maybe
Maybe with
we
more
will be
people.
there. Maybe we'll have more people.
Or
we will try to have more people.
we will try. I hope you guys are having a good summer. Oh wait, I'm not gonna be here next weekend. Bye guys.
Maybe I will be here next week. Oh wait, I kind of have a thing, but I will try to be here next week.
I'm going on vacation. Bye.
Bye, everybody.